Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you hate it, hit the hate button. But don't do it yet. Don't do anything yet. Just check the video out and see what you think. And then, hey, you can smash that subscribe button also if you want to stay in touch with me. Just make sure that you hit the bell notification so you'll know anytime I drop a new video. So, okay, what's it like to play with a Duke Blue Devil? Well, I can tell you from personal experience because I've done it. Back at probably 99 or 2000, I had the honor, and I mean this seriously, it was an honor of playing with Robert Brickey. Robert Brickey was with Duke from 1986 until 1990. And he came to Run and Shoot via a mutual friend. We got connected, and yeah, I actually got to play with him. I think we won one game. I think we lost one game. He was probably 30 pounds overweight, and he had suffered a knee injury in his senior year. So, and that knee injury really derailed any NBA sort of aspirations for him. But he's 6'5". In his prime, he was probably 205 or something like that. 210 pounds, something like that. A rim rocking, kind of high flying, sort of prototypical slasher wing guy. Okay. And the thing that really impressed me, okay, Duke, like for those of you who are younger, you probably don't have any frame of reference for what Duke was actually like. I mean, you know Duke as being a juggernaut, but you know it because Duke has gotten pretty much the best players, or some of them, okay? Lots of one and done type dudes, right? But uh, back in the day, they would get those kinds of guys too, although you didn't just do one and done then. But the point is that even though they would get guys that could really go out and get buckets, their emphasis was defense first. Okay. Probably the last 10 or 12 years, it's been offense first. So they're going to try to go out and get 80 plus on you, okay? But back in the day, they might try to beat you like 65 to 57 or 72 to 66 or something like that, right? It was a very defensive minded team. And Robert Brickey exemplified what that defensive work ethic looks like, what the defensive principles look like, what that just looks like uh as a player, even at 30 pounds overweight with a bad knee, working at a desk. Or actually, I think at that time he was coaching. In fact, he's a coach now, even so, I think. But the point is that he was not playing regularly. Okay. So here's a guy who was a weekend warrior, out of shape, but you don't forget certain stuff. And he would not put himself out there on the basketball court if he wasn't going to go hard, and he did. And he was guarding guys. Now, again, he didn't have the same lateral movement anymore, the same wind, obviously. Okay, so it's not like he could really lock anybody up anymore. But you could see that he could make guys work, and you could see that as a 6'5" guy with lateral movement in his prime, long arms in his prime, and a burst and some hops. And then you take him and put four other guys with him that are playing like that, even if they're not so physically talented, you're going to win some games. You're going to beat Duke. Because if you just have a couple of guys that are capable of going and getting you 20, 25 points, 28, okay? All you need is two of them. A couple of guys like that, you're going to win games because the defensive principles are going to have teams rattled. You're going to have teams shut down. You're going to go on those, runs, 8-point run, 9-point run, 11-point run, so it was just very impressive. And he was very impressive as a guy, like you just wouldn't expect anything less from Duke. That's not to say that every guy that comes through there is a super solid citizen, but generally speaking, you're talking about upper echelon dudes, okay? Irrespective of what they do on the court, they're just stand-up guys, right? So anyway, yeah. In fact, I think Quinn Snyder was on that there because I think Quinn Snyder was a freshman. I think in '86, I think it was. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was my experience. I think we won one game and we lost a game, I think. But I just came away very impressed with the guy's motor. And it's just a wonderful thing to play with a guy that has pride in guarding people. Now, I'm not talking about dudes that just go out there on some thug time, fouling guys all the time, and talking all types of stuff. No, I'm talking about actually going out there and playing legitimate defense. So, Robert Bricky, wherever you are right now, I think he's coaching high school basketball. But yeah, man, big ups to you, and I definitely really appreciate the run. Anyway, that's this video. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you hate it, hit the hate button. Well, whatever you do, click subscribe because it does help this channel grow.